I apologize to anybody and everybody. This is the first time I've ever this Metroliner. If I crash, it'll be embarrassing, but who knows.
What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. I don't think there's anybody here in the chat yet, but if you're watching in the future, welcome. Flying with the Virtual USA Flying Club today. We're going to start briefing here in just a few seconds.
I generally like to
So
give
we'll listen to Brant's briefing, and then we'll brief our route and what we're going to be doing. I think I parked on the wrong side. I'm all alone over here. I guess Bemidji parks over there. I'm not going to bother slewing now. We'll just start from over here.
OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. Watch me walk away, putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way, on my way. I'ma have you on 10 toes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you want.
So Ben, are you wanting to lead this? You want me to lead this? I think we about got that time.
I can give it a go.
Sounds good.
All right, so let's listen to Ben.
Right, so for those who don't know me, I'm Ben Spidell, the organizer here, longtime Minnesota resident, and I see the Bemidji flights quite often, so I thought this would be something fun that we could do here. You might have seen a little bit about Bemidji Air, but they fly charter, and one of the things they fly are packages out of the Minneapolis cargo hub to the area, smaller airports around the area. So that's what we'd be doing here tonight. So hopefully you've had a chance to look at the briefing to see a few things.
Did I mute him by mistake?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Did we lose him?
Yeah, I think his voice went out.
Can you hear me?
Kind of in and out, but we did hear you. We heard the
Rob! I can hardly see the chat box up there. Rob, what's up, Rob? Up against this white screen. There we go. Flying the coffee grinder today, I see. Yes, sir. Supposed to be listening to Ben's briefing right now, but apparently his audio is cutting out, so bear with us just a few moments.
All right, hopefully you can hear me now. Apparently it's going to require me to hold push to talk down in Discord.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, so we'll be flying the Bemidji flights that hopefully you've had a chance to look at. Most of them you can just pick up off of FlightAware to see where they fly. As mentioned, it's they all fly IFR. Most of the time it can be IFR, GPS direct. Otherwise, they do around the state you can use slant alpha navigation along the Victor Airways if you so desire. So in the briefing here, there's a number of the flights. They just linked, so you can see. You can choose whichever suits your fancy. You can fly out and back. You can fly.
We're going to be doing Grand Rapids GPZ, operating as Bemidji Flight 80, and then we'll probably do the return leg back home to MSP too.
So as far as the flights themselves, they when you get your clearance out of Minneapolis, generally they use the Minneapolis 8. I guess I'll say 100% of the time that I've heard them, they file the or are given the Minneapolis 8 departure procedure.
These are the aircraft that Bemidji usually flies, but since we don't have any of these 3 aircraft in FS 2020, we're going to be in the Cessna Grand Caravan, the C208.
Did we lose you again, Ben?
I think we lost you.
No, I'm just struggling with this push to talk. It's not really helping me out here.
Darn.
Apologize for that.
It's alright.
All right, I'm gonna fill in the dead air here while he's not talking.
All
So,
right, so
oh, there he
as
goes.
far as the Minneapolis 8 departure, just generally specifies the climb, required climb rates out of Minneapolis, which is pretty standard. Essentially just that you need to meet this 7-mile requirement to be over 3,500 feet, which I don't think anybody will struggle with here tonight. And then you can expect radar vectors on course.
Super easy flight today.
If we had a chance to look, this is just a pictorial representation of the fields that Bemidji Air generally serves.
All right, here's a look at our route out of MSP. I filed direct for Grand Rapids GPZ.
Chat that currently there's a line of clouds somewhere.
We'll see if they give that to us. If they don't, it's all good. We can take whatever route they give us. But I filed for direct to Grand Rapids. We'll go up to, I think I filed for 6,000. Should have about a 25 knot tailwind. And we've got some moderate ice and moderate turbulence in the area, so it might be bumpy, it might get icy. The C208 is certified to fly through ice, so no real issue there.
But nothing that you should.
Other than that, I mean, the weather's not too bad.
So as far as event airplanes, Bemidji generally flies the Queen Air, the Beech 99, and the Metroliner, which we have some Metroliner flights set up here today, so that should be fun. Otherwise, any our cargo flying aircraft should be able to suit for our needs today. As far as where on the terminal we are, I've tried to put a big star on the cargo apron at Minneapolis St. Paul. They right now the winds are from the southeast, so I'd expect taxi via Tango Mike, most likely to 12 right. You might get a departure off of 17, set up to ground and tower. Or they might have you taxi out here to 12 left. So generally it's not very busy. I would most likely expect a departure off of 12 right, and then approach will direct you on course from there. My thought was that we would all be able to try to start getting our departure clearances fairly soon, and then about 7:30 locally here Central, 8:30 Eastern. We can kind of all start as a conga line out to wherever ground wants to send us for departure, and we can depart from there.
Looks like we have full ATC here at MSP.
As far as ATC is concerned, it looks like they've rolled out the red carpet for us. They've got clearance delivery, ground tower up. As mentioned, we've got one of our club members, William, up on approach. And we've got center, and also up in Fargo, they've got Fargo approach staffed as well. So anywhere you want to go today, it looks like you should have a good ATC coverage set up for us. I guess as far as many of these are non-towered airports, so just to remember that ATC will send you to, if you're IFR, they'll send you to the Unicom 122.8 for local pattern operations around the pilot-controlled airfields, and just recall to cancel your IFR when you're on the ground or in the air if you so desire. And if you depart from the pilot-controlled airfields, be sure to call up ATC before departing from the pattern. Everything else is pretty well laid out. I can
Grand Rapids is uncontrolled, so we'll most likely depart either VFR if the weather allows, and then we'll pick up our IFR clearance in the air back home to MSP.
So far. My question is regarding, I guess, call signs and stuff. I assume we all want to be using
yes, we would all file as Bemidji Airlines, BMJ is generally how they do it.
So BMJ, and just like if I wanted, since I'm 629 Papa, usually I'll just BMJ 98 or something like that, or should I be trying to do the route?
It's completely up to you. I don't think anybody's gonna.
We're using a real flight number. Bemidji Flight 70. If you look it up on FlightAware.
BMJ for Bemidji. I think anything else after that should be fine.
Bemidji Flight 70.
Cool.
Minneapolis, St. Paul to Grand Rapids.
I have a feeling that if someone's flying the same route, the second person won't be able to connect to the network.
Oh, let me get on and do that real quick. I'm just kidding.
I think I mentioned you can always throw on, an extra character at the end if someone's already taken the one that you were after. So it could be, I'm planning Bemidji 62, so it could be Bemidji 62 Alpha, if that's something, or just pick a different number altogether.
Okay, fair. That's good. Thanks a lot.
No people on board. We're flying strictly cargo today. We are operating. We're about 100 pounds below max.
Anybody else have any questions?
Max takeoff weight.
Kind of hoping
About 3 hours worth of fuel, enough to get us there, and our alternates back here at MSP in case anything were to happen. So we have enough fuel to get us there and back if we can't make it into Grand Rapids.
Like they're not going to pick you up on the
Once we do land in Grand Rapids, we'll probably refuel there before we head back.
5,000. So if you're doing VFR up there, like I don't know, that's why I was hoping he was here to clarify that. But I remember
Airplane's been pre-flighted already and loaded. As soon as we're done with the briefing, we'll get started.
Point. There are some points up north where, I'd say if you're below 5,000, especially I've found around the Alexandria area, they might lose you. So, but I was test flying it last week, and they had me up by the Grand Rapids area, all the way down to about 3,000. So the MEA is on the
all right, I think I'm gonna slowly get started here. Parking brake is set. Fuel shut off is coming in.
They kind of give a little bit of an idea of where...
Fuel selectors, both on, both sides.
What you can kind of expect, but...
Propeller lever is coming full forward.
Foot.
Throttle's at idle.
And they do have...
And condition lever is idle cutoff.
So, that does help them
Inertia sep.
This area, but
we'll close that.
Further to the west, Fargo has...
Circuit breakers are all in.
In this general area around Alexandria.
Nav and beacons coming on.
So they'll be able to tell you that.
Battery switch and avionics 1.
So any other questions?
We'll verify our fuel. Fuel looks good. And our battery. So fuel boost is coming on.
All right, if no other questions, then I think we can...
Ignition to norm.
Call up clearance delivery and get our clearances. And everybody have a safe flight.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks.
And we can hit the starter. Going to be looking for 12% NG. Lately I've been having issues with the C208 where it won't go past 11, but let's see. Should go to 12, then we'll introduce low idle. There's 12%. Low idle. Now it should spool up to around 52, which again, it's only been going up to about 50, so we'll keep an eye on that. ITT, we're just going to watch this. Make sure nothing goes crazy. No hot starts, no hung starts. Alright, almost got to 52 today. 51. I'll take that. Let's turn off the starter. And we can get avionics 2 on. And we can pick up the ATIS and then grab our clearance, and then we'll set up our route down here in the G1000. Let's go to MSP ATIS on 135.35.
Airport. Read back, hold short instructions and define altitude. All aircraft taxi with transponder and altitude encoding on. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Alright, information India.
Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport 8 of information India 2353 Zulu. Wind 130 at 4. Visibility 8. Few clouds at 15,000. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature -1. Dew point -6. Altimeter 2980. Simultaneous dependent. ILS runway 12 right approach in use. ILS runway 12 left approach in use. Final approach. Over north the sensitive area. Departing runway 12 left. Runway 12 right. Runway 17.
Alright,
Caution.
they're using the 1-2s and
Near
1-7.
Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. Read back, hold short instructions and assigned altitudes. All aircraft taxi with transponder and altitude encoding on.
Alright, we've got
Advise
information
on
India.
initial contact.
Let's call for our clearance.
You have
Clearance delivery is going to be on
information
133.2.
Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport 8 of information India 2353 Zulu. Wind 130 at 4. Visibility
Northwest with negative flight following.
Last aircraft, just a second.
Alright, while they're getting their clearances, let's run through some checklists. Before engine start, pre-flight was complete, brakes set, switches were off.
Last aircraft calling, what was the call sign?
Ignition, fuel tanks, bleed air, power lever,
2590.
propeller,
I'm
fuel
not
condition
doing
lever,
the Bemidji
fuel
thing,
shut
I'm
off,
flying a chopper.
battery, wing flaps. Wing flaps are up.
Understood. Okay, negative flight following, stand by.
We don't have any packs on board, but we'll get on our no smoke and seatbelt signs anyways. And engine start, we've done all this stuff. Battery, beacon light, avionics, EIS, bus volts, propeller, fuel boost starter, fuel condition lever, starter switch, EIS generator. Let's check load. Everything's good there. Fuel boost is staying on.
Solaris 2590
Avionics, nav
Minneapolis
lights.
delivery cleared.
And then our
out of the
before
Class
takeoff
Bravo
stuff we'll do
airspace.
when we're holding short.
Maintain at or below 2,500 feet. Yeah, squawk 0341.
Sorry, I don't have a cargo plane to join those guys. I just got to do my own thing. Cleared into the Class Bravo at or below 2,500, squawk 0341, Solaris 2590.
Solaris 2590, read back correct. Call 121.9 for push and start and taxi clearances.
All right, ground point 9, thanks for the ATC, Solaris 2590.
Delivery, good evening. Bemidji Flight 70, Cessna 208 at the infield cargo apron with information India. Request IFR to Golf Papa Zulu. I filed direct. Let's see if he gives it to us.
Last aircraft, was that Bemidji 70?
Affirm.
Bemidji 70, Minneapolis delivery, cleared to Grand Rapids Airport, Minneapolis 8 departure, radar vectors direct. Climb via SID, exit, maintain 4,000, departure on 135.47, squawk 4522.
Roger, cleared to the Grand Rapids Airport via the Minneapolis 8, then direct. We'll climb via the SID, except maintain 4,000. Departure frequency 135.47, squawk 4522, Bemidji 70.
Bemidji 70, read back correct, call ground point 9 for taxi.
Bemidji 70, thank you. Alright, we've got our clearance. Let's put our squawk code in here. 4522. We'll squawk mode Charlie. So we're going to go up to 4,000. I see it. Departure frequency 135.47, and then let's go to ground frequency on 121.9er. .21.9, and then tower's going to be on 126.7.
Romeo. Contact tower 126.7.
And 12 left. Hover taxi via Romeo, and then over to tower. Thanks for the ATC, slurs 2590.
126.7, and let's get our route in there. So we'll go to our flight plan page. Jump down here, origin, we're departing out of KMSP. KM. Don T, what's going on, Don? Good evening, Don. Hope you're doing well, man. Alright, KMSP. Minneapolis, enter. Runway, we'll leave it open. The Minneapolis 8 departure is the same. It's pretty much just climb up to 3,500 on whatever assigned heading they give you, and then eventually they'll give us direct to our first waypoint, or direct to the airport, in our case, direct to Grand Rapids. Alright, we've got our origin, destination. Is going to be Kilo Golf Papa Zulu. I don't think I've ever flown IFR with the G1000, so we'll see how this goes. At least it's a super simple route. It's not much to mess up, so we're going to give it a go. KGPZ, Grand Rapids. And it's going to be direct, I filed, right? We're good. Let's go to our procedure page. And we'll select a departure. It's going to be the Minneapolis 8, MSP 8, enter. Let's just put in 12 right. And we'll load it. Alright, we're all set. So it's just going to be runway heading or whatever assigned by ATC, climb up to, in our case, 4,000, and then they'll eventually turn us up to the north. So we're all set down there. Alright, we're ready to taxi. Inertial separator is coming on. I'll bring in our flaps 20 for takeoff. Bleed air, cabin heat's coming on because it's cold outside. And what's outside? OAT is -1, so we're going to get on all of our pitot heat, stall heat, which doesn't work for some reason. And this stuff is all going to come on as well. Runway heading. And we've already got our altitude booked.
Minneapolis ground, Bemidji 292, mic check please.
Bemidji 292, Minneapolis ground, read your 5x5.
Alright, we've briefed our departure already, speeds. Let's do all this now. Takeoff, we're going to rotate at between 90 and 95 knots. We'll bring our flaps up at 100 and we'll climb out at 105 VY. And then once we're at a safe altitude, we'll use cruise climb of 110 knots. If we lose an engine on the runway, we'll stop. Anything below 1,000, we're going to land straight ahead, and anything above 1,000, we'll turn back.
Somebody's got a hot mic.
Delta 2177 information India, ready to taxi.
Delta 2177, runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha, confirmed squawking 2662.
Alright, we're with ground 121.9.
Can you repeat what you said for 2177?
Delta 2177 Heavy, confirmed squawking 2662.
Hey, firm, we'll do that right now.
Oh, what made you decide on a direct IFR route today, says Don? It's actually this, we're flying...
Hey, grab Bemidji
we're,
816 is
Bemidji Air Force flies out of MSP. They fly out of, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15... They fly to 10 or 15 different airports out of MSP, and most of them, they go direct, usually. So, as per the real thing, we're going direct.
Delta 2177.
You can look up BMJ Flight 70 on FlightAware. If you look at their history, they're either flying direct or it's like a super simple route. We filed direct and they gave it to us, so we'll take it.
Alpha, on Alpha, cross runway 4.
Alpha, on Alpha, cross runway 4, 2177 Heavy.
Minneapolis ground, good evening. Bemidji 70 at the infield cargo apron with India, ready to taxi.
Bemidji 70, Minneapolis ground, runway 12 right, taxi via Tango, Yankee, Whiskey 10.
Tango, Yankee, Whiskey 10 to 12 right, Bemidji 70.
Minneapolis ground, Bemidji 292 is also ready to taxi, and I'm all
parking brake released, and taxi lights are coming on.
Bemidji 292, Minneapolis ground,
brief this
confirm you have information, India.
We got India on board, Bemidji 292.
Alright, so it's going to be Tango, Yankee, Whiskey 10
Roger, Bemidji
to
292,
12
runway
right.
12
so
right,
we're going to go up
taxi via
this way. Tango, Yankee,
Tango, Mike, Whiskey.
to Whiskey 10. Real short taxi.
Tango, Mike, Whiskey 212 right, Bemidji 292.
Delta 1123, Mike check.
Alright, so we're going to go out this way. We're clear left.
Delta 1123,
right.
Minneapolis ground, read your 5x5.
Copy.
Minneapolis ground, Bemidji 906 at the cargo ramp, ready for taxi.
Bemidji 96, Minneapolis ground, good evening, confirm you have information, India.
Bemidji 906, information India on board.
Bemidji 96, runway 17, taxi via Tango, cut through the pad, join Kilo.
Runway 17 via Tango.
Alright, I'm going to have to go outside view so I can see these taxiways.
Kilo.
Here's Tango.
Bemidji 906.
So right, we're on Tango, and we're going to make a right turn Yankee. And straight into Whiskey 10. Let's see if I can knock out some of this before takeoff stuff. Altimeters are set. Fuel boost switch is coming to norm. Fuel tank selectors are both on. Fuel quantity has been checked. Fuel shutoff is fully in. Standby power is coming on. Trim, we'll check and set our trim. Down, up, and set for takeoff. Ice protection is on, avionics and radar set for departure, nav transponder lights, cast messages, cabin heat. Will come off for takeoff.
Minneapolis ground, Bemidji 44 at the infield
and fuel
cargo
condition
apron
lever high idle. So high idle and lights, and we'll be ready to go.
Bemidji 44, runway 12 right, taxi via Tango, Yankee, Whiskey 10.
Runway 12 right, taxi via Tango, Yankee, Whiskey 10, Bemidji 44.
So straight ahead and we'll be at the runway.
Delta 2177 Heavy, monitor tower 126.7, have a good flight.
126.7, 2177 Heavy, have a good evening.
Don, ever flying to Queenstown, New Zealand and FS 2020? Not yet, Don. Should I? I might have loaded up before there. I can't remember, to be honest. I haven't done any real flying out there in New Zealand. I might have briefly loaded up at Queenstown once, but I don't remember.
Bemidji 70, monitor tower 126.7, have a good flight.
126.7, Bemidji 70, have a good one. Alright, and departure frequency 135.475. I guess I'm going to give way to the big guy. Let's stop here. Oh my gosh, my reverser button's so sensitive. Alright, what did I say? 135.475? It's going to be our next frequency.
Bemidji 70,
so
fly runway heading, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading, cleared for takeoff, 12 right, Bemidji 70. Alright, condition lever to high idle, and lights are coming on. Alright, clear left, clear right down the runway. See 12 right, 120, 120, heels to the floor. Bring in the power slowly so we don't over torque the engine. Alright, engine's green, airspeed's alive.
Nearby Minneapolis Class Bravo airspace.
It's 90, rotate. Positive rate, tap on the brakes.
Minneapolis Tower, Bemidji 292 with you, short 12 right.
Bemidji 70, contact departure, have a great flight.
Over to departure, Bemidji 70, see ya. Alright, safe altitude, speed checks, flaps up.
Minneapolis Tower, fly runway heading, runway 12 right, cleared for takeoff.
Good for takeoff, 12.
Alright, where's my AP button? AP, yaw damp, and we're going to do heading and level change. Departure, good evening, Bemidji 70, climbing through 1,300 for 4,000.
Bemidji 70, Minneapolis departure, good evening. Radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
Climb maintain 7,000, Bemidji 70.
Bemidji 70, turn left heading.
Nearby Minneapolis Class Bravo airspace.
Left turn 360, Bemidji 70.
Solaris 2590, fly heading 360. That's a suggested VFR heading to get you back to the Mississippi River.
Right 360, thanks, Solaris 2590.
I'm going to bring my propeller lever back to about 1800.
Nearby Minneapolis Class Bravo airspace.
Don says, oh my god, I flew into Auckland last weekend and did the RNAV 5 approach from the northeast. Absolutely gorgeous flight. It's got to be sweet out there with the that latest update. Wait, did the latest update, did that cover New Zealand as well as Australia? I think there was previously a New Zealand update before the Australia one. I think early on in the shortly after FS 2020 was released.
Bemidji 70, proceed direct Grand Rapids enable.
Direct Grand Rapids, Bemidji 70. Alright, we can fly direct now to our destination.
Minneapolis departure, Bemidji 292 with you, climate through 2.6 for 4.
Bemidji 292, Minneapolis departure, good evening. Climb and maintain 7,000, proceed direct, proceed direct Duluth.
Nearby
Climb maintain
Minneapolis Class
7,000, proceed
Bravo
direct Duluth,
airspace.
Bemidji 292.
All right,
Minneapolis
cruise climb
departure,
checklist, ice,
Bemidji
we'll keep on.
96, the 3,500 for 4,000.
Airspeed,
Bemidji
prop
96,
lever,
Minneapolis
and
departure,
power lever
good
are set.
evening.
Climb checklist complete.
Turn right, direct Gopher, climb and maintain 10,000.
Right direct Gopher, climb and maintain 10,000, Bemidji 96.
Minneapolis approach, good evening, Delta 4211
keep
on
our
the Tor G2
inertial
arrival
separator
for 12 right.
On as we climb through the
Delta
clouds
4211 heavy,
and in icing
Minneapolis
conditions.
approach, good evening. Information India is current. Let me know when you have it. You can expect 12 right.
We'll get India and expecting 12 right, 4211.
Solaris 2590, suggested VFR heading 060. That'll take you just to the northwest of the airport. I'll point out the river when you get closer.
060, Solaris 2590.
And Delta 4211, we have India.
Thank you.
Minneapolis departure, Bemidji 1,500, climbing 4,000.
Bemidji 44, Minneapolis departure, good evening. Radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000, proceed direct Hibbing.
Climb and maintain 7,000, direct Hibbing, Bemidji 4.
Minneapolis departure, Bemidji 68, 2,000 for 4,000.
Bemidji 68,
look how good that
Minneapolis
looks.
departure, good evening. Radar contact, proceed direct flying cloud, climb and maintain 5,000.
Direct to flying cloud up to 5. Bemidji 68.
So all of us are flying out to different destinations. I'm not sure how many of us are coming back to MSP, but we'll do the return leg back to MSP after Grand Rapids.
Solaris 25.
All right, we're level at 7.
Approximately 3 miles at your 12 o'clock. Do you have it in sight?
Affirm, Solaris 2590.
Slurs 2590, resume on navigation, maintain VFR.
Resume on navigation.
Cruise checklist, ice protection, prop lever
2590.
between 16 and 19. We're going to pull it back to about 1750 once we build our speed up. Power lever, fuel balance check. And we'll check our ITT temps. You want that to be above 720 or 740 for too long, or you could cause damage to the engine. We're sitting nice at 610. Alright, cruise checklist complete. I'll pull the prop lever back to about 1750.
Minneapolis departure, Bemidji 62, runway heading 17, 3,300, climbing 4,000.
Bemidji 62, Minneapolis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000, proceed direct, Gopher.
Climb, maintain 6,000, direct Gopher, Bemidji 62.
That's right, Don. The Cessna 208 needed some love, man, for sure. It's been a while. I like it. I used to avoid it because the FS 2020 G1000 was always kind of buggy. It didn't work. Like if you were given a direct to a waypoint and you tried to do it in the G1000, it would like clear out your entire flight plan. So flying on VATSIM was impossible. But now that they've kind of sorted that out with the working title NXI, it's now usable for IFR. And I'm enjoying it. I do have the improvement mod installed off of flightsim.to as well. So it flies a little bit better than stock, the Asobo C208.
Delta 2177 Heavy, Minneapolis departure, are you up?
Affirm.
Delta 2177 Heavy, I didn't hear you check in. Radar contact, turn right heading 270, I'll have direct for you in just a minute. Climb and maintain 17,000.
17,000, can you repeat the heading for 2177?
270.
270, and sorry about that, I guess our mic was muted.
Delta 2177 Heavy, proceed direct Herbeck, resume the Cape route departure.
Direct Herbeck, resume departure, 2177.
ET is going to be about 45 minutes.
Minneapolis approach on me, 877 Heavy, flight level 265, descending via the Nitzer 3 with India.
Don downloaded the G1000 NXI Mod 2.
Heavy Minneapolis approach.
Works pretty good now.
You can expect ILS runway 12 right.
12 right on the 877.
Delta 1123, passing 4,000 feet on my way to St. Louis.
Delta 1123, Minneapolis.
Doing 164 knots over the ground.
Contact, proceed direct doctor.
ET,
climb maintain
42.5 minutes.
Climb and maintain 1,000, Delta
116 miles out.
And departure. Hello, Bemidji 816, 2.7, climbing 7,000.
Bemidji 816, Minneapolis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 17,000, proceed direct gopher, left turn direct gopher.
17,000.
Oh, we've got traffic too, that's awesome.
Gopher, Bemidji 816.
Delta 1123, climb and maintain
so here's all of our buddies.
17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000, 17,000, Delta 1123.
Next rad would be weather,
Delta
but I doubt
2177
they've
heavy,
implemented that
contact
yet.
Minneapolis Center 133.4, good night. 33. Bemidji 70, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4, good night.
133.4, Bemidji 70, good night. 33.4.
Delta 1123, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, Bemidji 70, 7,000.
Bemidji 70, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Yeah, I like the Cessna 208, man, it's nice.
Delta 1123, passing 10,000 feet, climb and maintain 17,000 feet on my way to St. Louis.
Delta 1123, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, Delta 112.
Let's take a look at the weather up there at Grand Rapids.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 292 with you, 7,000 feet direct.
I think I did forget to brief the weather. We talked about it a little bit, but we didn't get into too much detail. We're reporting marginal VFR conditions up there right now.
Yes, sir.
We've got winds 140, 140 at 8, 10 statute miles. We've got an overcast layer at 2800, temp -9, dew point -13, altimeter 2980.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 96, 10,000.
Bemidji 96, Minneapolis
It's like
Center,
freezing rain. This is also 52 minutes old, so it should update any minute now. And we'll take a look at the new one. What did I say winds were? 140? There's a cockroach in the cockpit. 140 at 8. So we'll probably use 16. Let's see what they have for approaches for 16. They've got an RNAV for 16. We'll most likely be doing the RNAV 16 there at Grand Rapids. Let's take a look at it. And we'll do a real briefing once they assign us. Once they actually give it to us. Alright, we got some clouds up ahead. We'll see what it looks like when we get closer. We might have to ask for higher or lower. Most likely higher.
Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Don T, Facebook just reminded me that I was in Paris, France on this day 22 years ago. Oh man.
November 129er Juliet Romeo, you can descend.
Has Facebook been around for that long too?
3000. The Green Bay altimeter is 3003. November 129 Juliet Romeo.
Juliet Romeo, sorry. We stopped the way. My bad.
Yeah, 129 Juliet Romeo. You can descend past correction, maintain 3000. The Green Bay altimeter 3003.
3000, and we got the altimeter. Thank you, Juliet Romeo. Thank you.
We haven't asked for 9,000.
37 Charlie, radio check, loud and clear.
If the music gets too loud, guys, let me know in the chat.
912 Whiskey, radio contact lost.
Minneapolis, hello, Bemidji 816, 14,000 on the climb, direct Gopher.
So we got a couple calling at the same time there, and just so everyone knows, I'm working a very large piece of airspace, so you won't hear each other, you'll hear me. Bemidji calling, checking in. Say again the call sign.
Bemidji 816, 14-4, direct Gopher.
Yo, real hype.
816, Minneapolis, good evening.
No worries, real hype. It's all good, man.
And someone else was calling for a clearance. Say again that call sign.
How's it going, real hype? Working?
Three 347 Charlie Zulu Roger, and clearance on request. Stand by.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, I think we're going to be over this stuff. I think I'm going to stay here at 7.
5,000 feet. We're direct to Mike Ocean X-ray.
Do some cloud surfing.
68, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Don T, what do ticks and the Eiffel Tower have in common?
Dante. Send by the Vaney 3 Rebel, and you can fly the 1-2 right transition.
Yeah, we're going to stay at 7,000.
2964.
Alright, 2964, we'll descend via the Vaney 3, 1-2 right transitions, guys.
Minneapolis Center, good evening. Bemidji 62, level
This music
6,000.
reminds me of the music from Titanic.
Bemidji 62, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
The movie. Don't let go, Jack. Don't let go. Is that how it goes? I can't remember the exact line. It's been probably 20 years since I've seen that movie. Never let go, Jack. Alright, we're 33 minutes out. 90 miles. What do you guys want to do? You want to stay at 7,000 or go up to 9? I thought we'd get over this, but I don't think so.
Delta 2177, can we step away for 5 minutes?
I'm asked for 9.
Delta 2177, that's true.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 70. Any chance that we could get 9 or 1,000 for weather?
Bemidji 70, that is blue, you can climb maintain 9 or 1,000.
Climb maintain 9 or 1,000, Bemidji 70, thanks.
Delta 1123, maintaining flight level 210, request flight following.
I bring that prop back up to about 18.
Hey, Delta 1123, actually, you're leaving my airspace to the south. You can change to advisory frequency now, 122.8. Have a good night.
Have a good night, thank you.
I find I have to listen pretty hard to catch my calls and all the Bemidji's out here.
Do Niner, says Don. You got it.
And November 347 Charlie Zulu clearance.
Wise, don't forget to set your takeoff trim and Kodiak. Don't forget to set takeoff trim and Kodiak. Let's go.
Unpleasant lesson for sure.
November 347 Charlie Zulu, Minneapolis.
Don, I think you mentioned it once that you were, I think it was you that mentioned that you wanted a Vision jet for FS 2020. There's one coming out sometime this year. But I'm so excited for that thing, man. I can't wait. Roll height 3 thinks a pilot never has enough of fuel, altitude, and runway.
Bemidji 581 Minneapolis Center, good evening.
So true,
and,
man.
Cessna 12 Whiskey, go ahead.
Hope it gets to Xbox, says Don. Me too.
12 Whiskey, Roger. You can change to advisory and radar services terminated squawk via bar.
So how does that work? Does everything that gets put on the FS 2020 marketplace is available to Xbox? Alright, we're level, I always say that. We're level at 9 or 1,000. I can't talk. Alright, prop's gonna come back to 1750. Nice. This is cool. I have to grab a screenshot. A couple of them.
Minneapolis Center, RFC 121, ready to see IR planning Minneapolis.
Okay, I got you calling in once there. Someone about closing on flight plan. Say again.
Canada 2121, VATSIM, IFR Fleming.
Okay, I'm still getting 2 people calling at once. Someone was asking about closing a flight plan. Who was that? Canadian 3200, got your IFR cancellation and downtime. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, other aircraft calling again. Say again.
Let's do the GoPro mounted wing view. Or wing mounted GoPro view.
Skywest 53, contact Minneapolis approach now on 13547. Have a good night.
13547, Skywest 53.
Aero hype, English is so hard.
And November 347 Charlie Zulu, how do you hear me now?
Don, no, it's a bit more complicated. Some of the flight instrument code can cause problems when it gets ported over to Xbox.
November 347 Charlie Zulu,
Not
you're cleared to the Fargo
That's the
Airport
reason we're still waiting on the CRJ.
5000. And your squawk code is, actually, I just had it here, let me get that back. Squawk code is 4501. And November 347 Charlie Zulu, that readback is correct. What runway would you like to depart there, Grand Forks? Right now,
you guys have to remind me before we land. Replay mode. I enabled developer mode, so we now have replays. So we've got to give that a shot. But I've got to remember to record. If you don't record, you can't watch the replay. Maybe sometime when we're beginning the approach, we've got to hit record.
129er Juliet Romeo, let me know when you have the Green Bay Airport.
We'll see if it works.
You can make plans, visual approach from 24.
We'll let you know. Expecting T4, enter Juliet Romeo.
Minneapolis Center, Enterprise 873 with you, 137.
Good evening, Minneapolis clearance, Delta 2092 with you on climb out to 17,000.
Delta 2092, Minneapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climbing to flight level 370, Delta 2092.
And I'm sorry, the other aircraft calling, say again the call sign.
That was for Enterprise 873.
Enterprise 873, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Up to 250, Enterprise 873, thanks.
Good evening, Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 17 at 5,000 feet.
Bemidji 17, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Alright, we've got Bemidji 96.
Minneapolis Center, November 1.
5 miles, 11 o'clock, 1,200 feet above us.
November 1,
I've got it in
Papa,
sight.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 250.
250, November 1, Romeo Papa.
Minneapolis Center,
See, we have an updated METAR up here at Grand Rapids. 8 minutes old. Here's the new one. Winds still 140 at 5, 10 statute miles. We've got overclass. Ooh, it's getting lower.
For the IFR clearance,
was that 28 or 2,900? Now it's at 2,600.
Where are you located?
-9, -13, altimeter 2978.
Delta 1123 west platform.
Delta 1123, you're out of my airspace. You can change your advice frequency, 152.8.
Roger.
Hey, this music is a bit eerie. I agree. I was going to mention it too, but I just stayed quiet.
Kendra, 3121, Roger.
It'd be fitting if we were descending into the clouds, but up here we need something a little bit more happier.
Something by you.
I don't know, this is the ambient genre on artlist.io. Let's see, is there anything a little bit happier? I'm tired of going to electronic. It's a little too, like, I don't know, too hardcore. Yeah, I really don't know what else. Acoustic.
Bemidji 292, contact Duluth approach now on 125.45. Good night.
125.45.
All right.
Take care. Bemidji
It's a little bit happier. I like it. FCAM, what program is in the iPad? That is Garmin Pilot that I'm using on the iPad. Similar to ForeFlight. Garmin Pilot.
And Bemidji 70, let me know when you have the weather and NOTAMs at Grand Rapids. One approach you'd like there.
Roger, we'll let you know. Bemidji 70. I think we're going to still do the RNAV 16. Winds 140. Yeah, 16 is going to be our best runway.
Minneapolis Center, citation 325 Charlie Juliet, level 10,000.
Yeah, I think I'm going to ask for the RNAV 16.
Okay, and someone, Juliet Romeo, calling on top of someone else there. Say again the call sign.
Altimeter
325
2978.
Charlie Juliet. We're level 10,000.
Yep, I know it's tough because we got people all across the sector here. 129 Juliet Romeo, you said you do have the airport in sight. And Sky Heights 9 Juliet Romeo, cleared visual approach runway 24 at Green Bay and cleared to land. The wind is 150 at 16 plus 25.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 70. We have the weather at Grand Rapids, and we'd like to do the RNAV runway 16.
Bemidji 70, roger. And what fix do you want to start that RNAV approach on?
We could start at Ortuck for Bemidji 70.
Bemidji 70, proceed direct Ortuck.
Direct Ortuck, Bemidji 70. Alright, let's load it in.
Bemidji 816, contact Duluth approach now 12545.
Procedure, we'll do
2545, we'll see you at 816.
Arrival? No. Approach. Enter. We're going to do the RNAV 16. And we're going to Ortuck. Since he told us direct, we'll load and activate. Procedure. Activate approach. There we go, we're direct Ortuck now.
Minneapolis Center, citation 325 Charlie Juliet, 10,000, requesting higher.
And 325 Charlie Juliet, Minneapolis Center, thanks for your patience. Here you can climb and maintain level 250.
Level 250, thanks, 325 Charlie Juliet.
So back to our iPad, we'll go select approach, RNAV 16, Ortuck, load and activate.
Bemidji 581, contact Duluth approach 12545 tonight.
There it is.
125.45, Bemidji 581, thanks a lot.
So Ortuck's going to be our initial fix. Ortuck at 3,000. No procedure turn after Ortuck's going to be a MIDI. At or above 3,000, then down to Apony, which is our final approach fix. At or above 2,900.
Approach now 125.45.
Minimum be 1760. And if we have to go mists, we're going to climb 2,900, direct it Addier, and hold. Go refill my water, I'll be right back.
And Skyhawk 42 Victor, stay location. And Skyhawk 42 Victor, VFR departure to the south is approved. You're not requesting the flight following or anything like that, is that correct? And Bemidji 70, there's no traffic observed between you and the Grand Rapids Airport. You're cleared for the RNAV approach to the Grand Rapids Airport, and you can report your IFR cancellation or downtime back with me.
Roger, clear for the RNAV 16, and we'll cancel with you, Bemidji 70. Spilled my water running back. I've got these wireless
Bemidji
headsets.
62, let me know when you have the weather notims.
So I can always hear when I go away.
What approach you'd like there tonight.
I have the weather and NOTAMs and would like to request the ILS 31.
Bemidji 62, Roger, you can expect ILS 31 at Alexandria.
We'll expect ILS 31 at Alexandria, Bemidji 62.
And United was at 377? And what's your location? United 377, I got you. Radar contact, follow 370. Thanks for checking in.
All right, so we're gonna want to be at 3,000 at Ortuk. We're at Niner, so we've got 6,000 to lose. 6 times 3 is 18. We'll start our descent at about 18-20 miles out of Ortuk, and we are 5-3 miles out now.
Delta 742, your Lima airspace to the east. Change advised frequencies approved. 122.8. Have a good night. Delta 2092, you're also Lima airspace to the south and east, and you can change.
Yeah, those clouds look like a nice comfy mattress. They do, Don. I wish that was my bed.
Roger, going to 122.8. Have a good day. Delta 22 out.
Minnesota Center, this is Benji, Flight 68. We're 20 out from Morris Muni. We'd like
Descent
to set up
checklist,
for the
ice,
RNAV
we'll keep on.
GPS
No smoke, seatbelts on, altimeters are set.
Bemidji 68, Roger.
Nav
You
source.
can, you're
Descent
cleared for the RNAV GPS approach there at the Morris Airport. Change to advised frequencies approved.
And
Report
prop's
your
going to come
IFR
up to
cancellation
1900
downtime
before we begin
back
the
on
approach.
frequency.
Okay, we'll give you a call on the ground. Be at Jimmy Flight 68.
Enterprise 873, descend via the main free arrival, 12 right transition, Minneapolis altimeter, 2976.
Send via the Bainey 3 arrival at resident.
This music, man. I gotta find, I don't know, man. I don't know about Artlist Diet.
November 1 Romeo Papa, same for you, can descend via the Bainey 3 arrival at Minneapolis, 12 right transition, Minneapolis altimeter, 2976.
It's good for like meditating.
Alright, we'll descend via the Bainey 3, and once we descend through 18, 2976 for November 1
Not
Romeo
while flying
Papa.
airplanes. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll go back to electronic. I wish they just had something a little bit softer.
And November 325 Charlie Juliet, you can descend via
seems
the
like a lot
Bainey
of this
3 arrival
electronics
at
like
Minneapolis.
really dubsteppy.
Once you right transition, Minneapolis altimeter is 2976.
Descend via the Bainey 3, 325 Charlie Juliet.
Alright, this has got like a nice 80s retro vibe to it. I like it, I like it.
Unit 377, climb maintain, follow 390.
Was that for Delta 2177?
Negative was for United 377.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 2925, we're with you descending 33.7.
Delta 2925, Minneapolis Center, thanks for checking in. Yeah, you're cleared to descend via the Kilo 3, arrival 12, left transition. Minneapolis altimeter is 2976.
And for Delta 2925, did you say the Killer 3? We have the Muscle 3 plugged in.
I'm sorry, that was my mistake. I meant to say Muscle. You're cleared to descend via the Muscle 3 arrival, and let's make that the 12 left transition still. The Minneapolis altimeter 2976. Thanks for the correction.
Alright, we'll descend Muscle 3. I'll expect the 12 left transition 29.76. And yeah, thanks for the clarification, Delta 2925.
Bemidji 96, radio check.
Bemidji 96, I got you loud and clear. How about me?
Loud and clear, at least now.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 62 would like to confirm clearance for the ILS 31 into Alexandria.
Bemidji 62, that is affirmative. If you would like to proceed...
It should be a pretty fun approach, not all the way down to minimums, but 2,600 cloud bases.
ILS 31 to Alexandria, Bemidji 62.
And Bemidji 62, no traffic observed between you and the airport.
So we're probably going to break out around
and your IFR cancellation
3 miles out
back with me.
or so. Look pretty cool breaking out of the clouds.
Cancellation with you, Bemidji 62.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, American.
Should be a pretty breakout.
And was that an American call sign that I just heard?
Affirmative, American 2014. With you, flight level 360.
And American 201, and that's fine. You on my scope here. What's your current, actually I got you now, American 2014. Thank you very much for checking in at level 360.
I copy that, American 201.
Citation 325, Charlie Juliet, we have empty on Minneapolis.
I'm sorry, citation 325, Charlie Juliet again?
325, Charlie Juliet, just advising we have empty on Minneapolis.
Okay, great. I'll have you off to Minneapolis 43 in a little bit.
Almost feels like cheating with the Garmin Pilot. How you can overlay the charts right on the map. Makes it so easy.
And Canada Air 3121, you are cleared to Fleming as filed. Climb maintain a flight on departure, climb maintain level 1990, and your squawk code is 6325.
Grab one more screenshot, and guys, we gotta record
correct,
that replay.
And you can advise
just before we get to Ortuck is when I'm gonna start recording.
Current altimeter at Central Wisconsin is altimeter is 2976, and advise ready for departure.
Oh, I had the perfect angle. Where was it? Just want to be a little bit closer.
You are holding toward the runway this time? Roger.
Minneapolis 78910 with you. 60 miles east of
Chris and Dormy, what's up? The clouds look kind of weird.
Unit 103 Minneapolis Center, good evening. And your radar contact follow 370.
What's up, Kristen? Good to see you again. Hope we're having a good day. Roll hype, here's our current weather, 0506. Unlimited clear, minus 28. Where are you, Row hype?
Bemidji 62.
Bemidji 62 has Alexandria in sight, like to cancel
All right.
IFR.
Bemidji 62 IFR cancellation is received.
29 miles out of
and
Ortuck.
keep that squawk
We'll start
code
a descent
and,
at 20 miles out.
Thanks for flying with us tonight. We'll see you.
Start working our way down to 3,000.
I'll keep the squawk and I'll be calling you up in a bit. Bemidji
Way
62.
far north, says Row hype.
Bemidji 62, roger.
Hello, base. Center, hello, attention, receive followed 370.
Was that Air France 902?
Yes, sir.
Air France 902 Minneapolis Center, good evening. Radar contact follow 370. Thanks for checking in.
Let's put in the CTAF. Here on standby.
Minneapolis Center.
We've already been cleared for the approach. I'm going to switch over once we're about 10 miles out.
I'm sorry, who has the field in sight?
And then once we're on the ground, we'll jump back over to center and cancel with him.
Last time Minneapolis, someone had a field in sight again?
Enterprise 873, and we're saying we have India, we don't have the field in sight.
Okay, yeah, Enterprise 873, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47, good night.
135.47, Enterprise 873, thanks.
Alright, descent checklist one more time. Ice is on, no smoke, seatbelts is on, altimeters are set. Nav source is set to GPS. We've already activated
Romeo Papa, contact Minneapolis
the
approach
approach.
135.47.
3547, November 1, Romeo Papa, good day.
We've got all of our lights on.
Bemidji 17, let me know when you have the weather NOTAMs at Marshall and what approach you like there tonight.
Let's set 3,000.
Watch out for Bemidji.
3,000. And we're about 20 miles out. We'll hit the level change button and pull the power back.
Center November 250, Echo Golf with you past or at discretion at one level 170. We are getting really bad turbulence on climb there.
November 250 Echo Foxtrot, good evening, and you can climb and change level 230.
Alright, let me
Up to
switch over.
230, 0 Echo Golf, or 0 Echo Fox.
So are we south, southeast, no, south, southwest? Grand Rapids traffic, Bemidji Flight 70s, a Cessna Caravan 10 miles to the south-southwest, 9,000. Going to be descending down to 3,000 to join the RNAV for 16 at Ortuck. Grand Rapids traffic. Alright, 18 miles out, let's go level change and pull the power back. Begin our descent down to 3,000. Hey, they've been playing some good songs. I like this stuff. Gets me pumped for the arrival, for the approach. About to descend into the soup. Got all of our ice on. Grand Rapids traffic, Bemidji 70, Cessna 208, 5 miles west of the field, descending through 6,500 for 3,000 to join the RNAV for 16 at Ortuck. Grand Rapids traffic. Oh, come on. Ceiling's supposed to be at 2,600. Let's see, that might be the case at the airport, hopefully. Aww. Supposed to be overcast at 2,600, but weather does change.
At least for me, I was the only one here, so I didn't let anybody else in.
so grand about the rabbits here? I have no idea, Don. All I see is a bunch of lakes standing completely still. Alright, 3,000. 1,000 to go. Alright, propeller lever is going to come up to 1,900. Alright, that's all the way forward. And let's start our replay. Can I close that window? Alright. Alright, 3,000, bringing the power back in. Crossing over Ortuck. Now a right turn to Emity. I'm gonna go back and cancel my IFR clearance with center. Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 70 has Grand Rapids in sight, would like to cancel IFR.
Bemidji 70, IFR cancellation received. You can keep that beacon code and change to advisory frequencies approved. We'll see you.
Roger, we'll keep beacon code and change over to advisory, Bemidji 70, see ya. I'm gonna hit my approach button. Boom! And I'm gonna go back to 122.8. We're about 10 miles north of the field now. Grand Rapids traffic, Bemidji 70, Cessna 208, 10 to the north, 3,000 on the RNAV 16. Grand Rapids traffic. So much for breaking out of the clouds. Nice and low. Before landing checklist, fuel selectors are both on. Fuel condition lever is high idle. Prop is full forward. Radar we don't have. All AP and yaw damp to go and flaps to go. See the field. Alright, start slowing her up before Apony, our final approach fix. Power is coming back. Grand Rapids traffic, Bemidji 70, Cessna 208, 4 mile final, 16, full stop, Grand Rapids. I'll turn the music off at Apony. We're in the white arc, flaps 20. VREF is going to be, we'll use 85 over the fence and 80 over the numbers. Alright, still cockpit. Let's bug in our heading. Our vertical path is starting to come in. The airplane should capture it on its own. I'm gonna bug 2900 for missed approach altitude. It's pretty much just straight out and up to 2900 if we have to go around. I'm gonna take over the rest of those flaps. Fuel tank levers, fuel condition lever, RPM lever, radar, AP and yaw damp. AP, yaw damp is away before landing checklist complete. Watch that speed. Let's do 85.
You must be on the approach into international calls. Enjoy Canada.
Pretty cool, the smokestacks over there. That's the We Love VFR mod that you can download off flightsim.to. Grand Rapids traffic, Bemidji 70, Cessna 208, short final 16, full stop, Grand Rapids.
Giving traffic 4408 Caravan, turning at the mile
Power back to idle. to the next one. It was soft, but there was a little bit of a bounce there, I think. We'll watch the replay and see what what the replay shows, if it works. Alright, we going all the way down to the end? I think so. Let's keep it rolling. Don T. You gotta wonder how the city got its name. Have you done any circle to land approaches? No, Don, I have not. No circle to lands. Actually, have we? Hold on, I might have to think about that for a second. No, not definitely not recently. A long time ago in FS9, we used to fly into Innsbruck a lot and do the circle to land there. But it's been a long time. I think that's the only one that I can really think of that I've done on the channel. Alright, after landing checklist. Flaps coming up. Ice coming off. Come on. Standby alt power is coming off. Lights. Strobies. And landings. And fuel condition lever to low idle. Grand Rapids traffic, Bemidji 70, Cessna 208, clear of 16, Grand Rapids. Alright, let's go park first, then we'll watch our replay, then we'll shut down, and then we'll start setting up for our return leg home back to MSP. These airport maintenance guys, man. Crossing our runway. Grand Rapids traffic. Bemidji 70 is crossing runway 5 on the taxiway. And we're on the other side. Grand Rapids traffic. Can I just pull in anywhere? Yeah, right. This is all tarmac. Alright, parking brake. Just gonna keep everything on because I don't know if you turn things off, if that'll mess up the replay stuff. Let's try a replay for the first time. Alright, so to hit stop then. Okay, fast forward. Actually, no, let's figure out the view first because it's not letting me change views. Okay, it recorded like all of my movements. Camera movements. Okay, how about, what's this? Alright, there we go. Let's put the music on. Maybe until short final we'll pull it back off. Alright, replay. Where's the field? Alright, it's out that way at our 3 o'clock. So I actually want to, let's jump into the wing view like we're packs, even though we're just hauling freight today. I like riding in the back sometimes. Oh, you know what? Oh my god. Let me disconnect from friggin' V-Pilot, dude. Alright, we're disconnected from VATSIM. I think controllers will see you in the replay because I'm seeing myself here in my Garmin Pilot app in the air. So we gotta remember to turn that off before we do this stuff. Flying for Paul, what's going on, man? Is this Paul TPC 25? We're trying out replay mode for the first time in FS 2020. You are today, Don. Let's see, do the flaps move in the replay? Space Wolf TTG, yo, I just finished my Bemidji flight. Where'd you go, Space Wolf? Which airport did you go to? We went to Grand Rapids, Golf Papa Zulu? Golf Papa Zulu. We're watching the replay now. Southwest Marshall Regional, nice man, how was it? Where did you fly? Alright, once we get a little bit closer, we'll switch to drone cam and we'll get on the ground and watch it like we're watching from the ground. Alright, so yeah, see, it left all the switches that we turned off after we landed. And our after landing checklist, it kept them off in the replay. So all of our lights are off. When we landed, it was not like this. All these switches were on. And the flaps as well. Yeah, so the replay doesn't work that great, but decently. DA62, nice. I think I saw you on the ground before we left MSP. And the DA62. I've been liking that airplane. We've been flying in the last couple of streams. I've been falling in love with the Diamonds. Great airplane. Well, other than my plane shaking around randomly, I know there was a moderate turbulence and moderate ice air mets in the area over MSP today. so you probably caught some of that stuff. Our ride was pretty smooth, actually. We went up to 9,000, and it was smooth at 9 or 1,000. Space Wolf. I think I've had that before. It might be because the DA62 has a FADEC system, so it controls the prop lever for you as well. So if you pull your power all the way back down to idle, it's going to push your prop lever up forward for you. So you're going to see a rise in RPM. So that's normal, I think. Unless it's a safety thing that when you don't have the gear down, it throttles up for you. But I'm pretty sure it's just the FADEC doing its thing with the RPM. Watch it next time. Your manifold pressure should stay the same. It'll be just your RPM that'll rise, and that's just the FADEC controlling it for you. I think it's normal. I've only flown the DA62 like 2 or 3 times though, so don't quote me on that. It is. The first time that happened to me though, it threw me off. I was like, wait, what's going on? I thought the same thing actually. I was like, wait, is this some kind of like safety thing? I mean, gear's not down, what's going on? But I think that's just normal FADEC pushing that blue lever forward for you. Alright, let's see, how can I get... am I going to beat the airplane down to the ground? Let's go. Camera... Drone speed. Alright, it's actually following the airplane right now. Oh, this is cool though. This is fun. This drone is quick. Whee! Replay mode. What is this? Is that a trampoline? Pretty sure I bounced it a little bit, but it was a very light bounce. These Caravans are floaty. I think I came in a little bit too hot. Let's see, let's see. Hope I don't mess this up. That's alright. Alright, let's try that again. This time we'll just rewind a little bit. Pause. No, that's not gonna work. Stop. I don't want it to erase the whole thing. If it's gonna erase the whole thing if I hit stop up here. Timeline controls. Alright, I'm paused there, but I can't rewind. this maybe? Oh shit, now it's just continuing me from here. Alright, we're gonna have to get used to this. There we go. That C208 took me an hour to figure out to start the first time I used it. Yeah, the turboprops are tricky. The DA62 is a little sexier than the Baron, says Don. No, I don't think you bounce, says Don. Baron versus DA62, that's a tough one. It's a tough one for me. I love the Beechcrafts. Camera. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, we gotta catch up. Oh! That cockroach is still running around in the cockpit. Where'd my plane go? Alright, last replay watch, and then we've got to start getting ready for our leg back to MSP. I'm going to go a little bit further back this time. I think it was a little light bounce there, Don. But with the light one, it's not something you would have felt super hard inside or anything. I just had too much lift under the wings still. I had more energy to bleed off. It was more like a little skip on the tires than a bounce. Cool, I like replay mode, it's pretty cool. Works alright. Alright, good. It's going to put us back at the ramp where we were. Now we can continue our shutdown procedure. You just let it idle here for about a minute. And condition lever at idle cutoff and prop lever back. Why didn't it move? My condition lever is not moving now. That's weird. It did shut down though. Lights. That's got to work for our next leg. Why is it not moving? Try switching views. No, nothing. It's stuck. I might have to reload. Alright, everything is off except our battery. Uh-oh. Sim's gonna crash. Nope, it didn't. Alright, it didn't crash. Alright, all of our switches are off. Alright. Levers are still not working. Let's turn off our cutoff and we'll turn our fuel selectors off. I think every Cessna likes to float done. Which I don't mind too much. I like it. They glide better if you lose an engine. Space Wolf, if you want to join me for our return leg back to MSP. I don't know about doing formation, but... Flying for Paul, thanks for the raid, appreciate it. Welcome everybody. We just got done, but we're going to set up now to head back to MSP. I'm going to have to reload though, because my airplane's glitching out after the replay mode. So I'm going to reload, and then we're going to head back to MSP. Welcome to the channel. NJ Milcham, welcome. Thanks for the Twitch follow. Appreciate it. Alright, C208. Where were we? Grand Rapids, KGPZ. Flying for Paul, ready for bed. Get some rest, man. And thanks for following Flying for Paul. Appreciate you guys. Welcome aboard the channel. Alright, we're gonna fly in daytime. This was supposed to be simulated morning. This Bemidji guys fly early morning flights. So we had set the sim to 8 in the morning for our outbound leg, so we're going to set it to about 9:30. 9:30 a.m. for our return leg. 10 is fine, live weather. Parking brake, all that good stuff. All right, let's figure out what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna go direct again. So let me file my flight plan and connect back into VATSIM. We're gonna operate as BMJ flight 71 for our return leg. BMJ 71. KGPZ, KMSP, King Cobra 74, thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Welcome. It's gonna take me a few minutes to set up here. If you guys want to go grab some drinks or whatever, go take a leak. Alright, our alternate's gonna be Kilo Delta Sierra Mike. I'm going to sim brief just so I can get my weights and fuel. See, we're gonna be flying the C208. Pounds, we're all good. Alright, fuel. We're gonna need 1691. Wait, why does that seem like so much? That's a lot. I guess that's to get to our alternate plus 45 minutes. Let's just do it. We'll load that and then we'll just put it somewhere near max takeoff weight. 1700, that's above 1691. Alright, perfect. Let's see. Midnight 01, 2, 3, 4. So 0330 departure time. We'll be in the air for about 50 minutes. 3 hours of fuel, 160, and our return leg will go to, I guess I'll file for 8. Direct. Alright, flight plan's filed. Anything else I need to do? I think that's it. Let's brief the weather really quick. Yeah, let me change my routing here as well. So we're going KGZP, no, GPZ, KMSP. We're gonna go to 8, about an hour and 10 minutes. Weather here at GPZ, still marginal, winds 140 at 6, 10 statute miles, overcast at 2200, temp -9, dew point -12, altimeter 2974. And down there at MSP, weather's VFR. We've got winds 110 at 6, 9 statute miles, few at 13,000, broken layer at 21,000, -2, -6, A2973. Alright, let's get going. Let me lower the music a little bit so I can focus. Alright, to start, fuel cutoff is going in. Fuel selector valves coming back on. Parking brake is set. Lights, nav and beacon. Battery switch on. Avionics 1 is coming on. Fuel quantities verified. Battery volts are good. Fuel boost is coming on. And we can hit our starter. Propeller area is clear. Looking for 12% NG. And then we'll introduce low idle. Oh, prop lever full forward. Gonna hang there at 11. This always does this to me now in the C208. I don't know why. We're gonna introduce low idle. Happy to help a fellow flapper. And it's supposed to spool up to 52% NG, but it's probably gonna hang somewhere around 50. And then we're going to turn off our starter. I don't know if that's a bug introduced lately or if I'm doing something wrong. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong, but starter's coming off. Avionics 2 is coming on. Just going to run through the checklist. Pre-flight complete. Parking brake switches. Engine start, battery switch, beacon light, avionics, EIS, bus volts, fuel boost, starter, condition lever, starter, ERS, generator, generator amps, avionics 2, and lights, and then our before takeoff stuff. Let's see if MSP Center is still online. We'll call him for our clearance. 133.4. Alright, let's kill the music.
United 1607, you ready? United 1607, the Omaha wind is 160 at 12. On departure, fly runway heading, runway 14
I filed for
right,
direct, we'll see what he gives us. If he gives us a reroute or anything, that's no problem. We can do it. Minneapolis Center, good evening. Bemidji 71.
Bemidji 71, go ahead.
Bemidji 71, we're a Cessna Caravan at Grand Rapids, Golf Papa Zulu, requesting IFR to MSP.
Bemidji 71, your clearance on request, standby. Bemidji 71, clearance.
We're ready to copy.
Bemidji 71, cleared from the Grand Rapids Airport to the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport direct. On departure, climb and maintain 5,000, squawk 4237. And your clearance is void if not off the ground by 0330. Current time 0315 and 3/4.
Roger, BMJ 71, we're cleared to Minneapolis-St. Paul via direct as filed. We'll climb maintain 5,000, squawk 4237.
Bemidji 71, readback's correct. Advise airborne this frequency.
Roger, we'll call you when airborne, Bemidji 71, thanks. Alright, let's set up our route. We're going 5,000.
1607 Minneapolis Center, radar contact.
We're going to use runway 16 again.
And United 1607.
So a bug in runway heading 160. Down here in the G1000, we'll go to our flight plan page.
United 72, yep, you can, if it's just for a minute or two, and then you'll probably want to start descent for Fargo in a little bit here.
KGPZ.
And United 1607, turn left direct to Myers intersection. You can climb and maintain level 330.
Grand Rapids, enter. destination, KMSP.
Minneapolis Center, November 19R2, with you at 12,000 for 17,000.
November 1992, Minneapolis Center, good evening. Climb maintain for
Minneapolis St. Paul, enter.
310.
We'll leave our runway open for now. We're going direct, so everything's good there. We can close that up. Let's go to 122.8. Alright, routing's in there, heading and altitude. I think we're all set. Alright, taxi lights coming on. And no smoking and seatbelts. Squawking 1200. And we'll squawk mode Charlie. Oh, that's right, we gotta put in our squawk code 4237. 4237 in mode Charlie. Alright, let's go. We'll taxi off to the right here, and then right, and then left turn on the taxiway all the way down to 16. Parking brakes released. We're clear left, we're clear right. Alright, let me stop here and brief this real quick. It's so hard to see the taxiways. Alright, so straight ahead. Clear right, clear left. I can just barely see the faint taxiway line right there. Alright, here's 16. Before takeoff checklist. Brakes, altimeters. GPZ altimeter 2974. 2974. Down here as well, 2974. Fuel abuse switch to norm. Fuel tank selectors are both on. Fuel quantities checked. Fuel shut off now is fully in. Standby power is coming on. Trim. We'll check and set. Up, down, and set for takeoff. Ice protection. I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff on now. Avionics and radar set for departure. Nav source is set to GPS. Transponder or smoking mode Charlie, and we've got our squawk code in there. Cast messages, nothing. Wing flaps set to 20 for takeoff. Cabin heat is off. Brakes and condition lever to high idle. Alright, so we'll rotate at 85. We'll go flaps up at 90. And we'll climb out at 105. If we lose an engine on the runway, we'll stop. Anything below 1,000, we're landing straight ahead, and above 1,000, we're coming back to Grand Rapids. Lights on. I'm gonna get on our inertial separator. And we're ready to go. Grand Rapids traffic, Bemidji 71, Cessna 208, gonna be taking runway 16 for takeoff, straight out to the south. Grand Rapids. Alright, we're clear left. And we are clear right down the runway. Alright, 16, 160, and 160. Power's coming up slowly, careful not to over torque the motor. And brakes release. Engine's green, airspeed's alive. $70. She wants to rotate on her own. 80. Positive rate, tap on the brakes. Space Wolf gonna head back to MSP as well from Marshall. Nice, man, I'll meet you there. Alright, safe altitude. Let's get to 90 knots and then we'll bring our flaps up. Safe altitude, speed checks, flaps up. We'll climb out at 105 VY. Let's go heading mode, level change, AP and yaw damp, and over to center.
Move going straight ahead to the Cirrus ramp.
Number 8608, roger, taxi to the ramp, this frequency, have a good night.
Thanks for your help. 8608.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 71 out of Grand Rapids, climbing through 2,600 for 5,000.
Bemidji 71, Minneapolis Center, radar contact.
Alright, let's go direct. Direct to MSP.
November
Activate
1992, contact Chicago Center now on frequency 126.47, good night.
12647 for 902, we'll see you next time, thanks.
We're going to pull our proper lever back to about 1800 RPM for our climb. 1850 is good.
Bemidji 816, descend power discretion to maintain 10,000, the Fargo altimeter 2973.
Dylan Stout 96, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the Twitch follow, my guy.
Bemidji 816.
Welcome, welcome. Alright, so up to 5,000, we're direct MSP. Climb checklists, ice protection, we'll keep on. Airspeed, RPM lever, and power lever set. Climb checklist complete.
United 72, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, United 72.
Bemidji 71, climb maintain 8,000.
Climb maintain 8,000, Bemidji 71. Alright, up to 8,000.
And X-Ray Bravo India Hotel Romeo, are you with me?
8,000, I see it. And we can use, let's do 120 for cruise climb. 120 knots.
Southwest 2438, contact Minneapolis approach 13547. Good night.
135, 475, Southwest 2438, thanks for your help.
Getting lighter. I think we're about to break out here in a minute. Row hype. Good night, Mr. T. You have a good flight. Probably see you next when I get stateside. Chow chow. See you, row hype. Thanks for hanging out, man.
United 1607, reach set your transponder squawk 2627.
Reset to 2627, United 1607.
And I just missed a call, send the last call coming in from the east someplace. United 9067, Roger, it's 360, you said?
So we are now direct MSP.
United 906, Roger, radar contact, thanks for checking in. United 1607, contact Chicago Center now, 126.47, good night.
Over to 126.7, I think, United 1607.
126.47, sir.
0.47.
1,000 to go, leveling off at 8. I think we're going to ask for 10.
Bemidji 816, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, Bemidji 816.
Let's see what it looks like at 8. If we're still in the clouds, we'll ask for 10.
United 72, contact Fargo approach now, 120.4, good night.
I think we'll keep 8.
Contacting Fargo, approach 120.
Nice.
Was the approach 120.4 for United 72?
That is correct, 120.4 for United 72, good night.
Good night, thank you.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 581, request 5 minutes step away, I gotta do something for my wife.
Bemidji 581, that's fine, just check back in when you return.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, we're level 8,000. We're going to let our speed build up. And then we'll dial back to power for cruise and run through our cruise checklist.
10,000 feet. Can you give me the 628?
And X-ray Bravo 1 Hotel Romeo, Roger. Good evening, and I do have your radar contact at 10,000. Did you need anything else?
Initormo que está reporting su altimeter. Please.
Okay, I didn't understand what you said. Could you repeat that, please?
Initormo 1 Playa Spring 2. Can you give me to KNH? Sorry.
Alright, propeller lever is going to come back to about 17.
Contact. Fargo approach now 120.4. Good night.
120.4. Appreciate the service, and hopefully we'll talk to you in a little bit, Bemidji 816.
Roger.
Minneapolis, Delta 595, if you have a flight level 280.
Delta 595,
Cruise
Minneapolis Center,
checklist,
good evening.
ice protection.
Base Center, Delta 118.340.
Actually, it stays on in this airplane. Anything
Delta
below,
118, Minneapolis
I think
Center,
it's
good evening.
5 degrees Celsius. OAT right now is -3. I'm just going to keep all this stuff on.
United 16-0, never mind. Disregard.
Ice protection, prop lever, power level, fuel balance check.
Center 2600 Tango, level 12, 12,000.
Cruise checklist complete.
2600 Tango, Minneapolis Center, good evening.
Rubbing my music. Flight Insight, what's going on, Dan? Hey, where do you get the checklist for these airplanes? The interwebs, man. I can't tell you where I got this one. Googled it, printed it, and went and got it laminated at FedEx Kinko's. Some of them are legit, straight off the POH, and some of them are like flight sim checklists. If there's any that you know of that I have that you're interested in, I can send them to you, or I can find them again and give you a link or something. Yeah. But it's stuff that I know I'll fly more than once at least. I'll try to get it laminated.
Disregard.
It depends too. If it's something one page like this front and back, I'll get it laminated. If it's like a 3-page book or something, then I won't even bother. But if I can have an electronic version like a PDF or something on Garmin Pilot, I'll do that as well. But paper is much easier.
Space to the west, and you can change your advanced frequency 122.8. Have a good flight.
I can just keep it right here next to me in my seat and just whip it out, as opposed to jumping through different pages on my iPad. Jumping back and forth between Garmin Pilot and PDFs and stuff like that. So I like to, if I can print them, I will. But if I don't have a printed version available, then a PDF on my iPad will work.
Bemidji 59, the Brainerd altimeter 2973.
2973, thanks. Bemidji 59.
Inertial separator, we could close that now, or open it. Open or close? Turn it off.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 4129 through 13.5 for 17,000.
Alright, ETE to MSP,
Delta
36 minutes.
4129, Minneapolis Center,
36.
good evening. Climb and maintain flight level.
See what the weather's doing down there.
Maintain flight level.
Another weather update.
Delta 4129.
44 minutes old. Okay, we'll wait till the next one updates.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 4129 with request.
Delta 4129, say request.
I'd like to go ahead and do a reroute if possible. Reroute's going to be to Houghton, Kilo Charlie Mike X-ray, and that'll be a via Ironwood, Kilo India Whiskey Delta.
Alright, Delta 4129, so you want to change your destination to Houghton Hancock?
Look at those buildups out that way.
Okay, and you wanted to go via direct, or you did want to go over Ironwood?
We'll go over Ironwood, then to Houghton for Delta 4129.
Delta 4129, you are cleared to the Houghton Airport via direct to Ironwood direct. Maintain flight level 250.
Okay, maintain flight level 250, cleared to the Houghton Airport via Ironwood. Direct to Ironwood, then direct to Houghton for Delta 4129.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 581's back. Thanks a lot.
Bemidji 581, no problem, and you can descend at your discretion to maintain 8,000. The Fargo altimeter is 297.
Looks like a couple of us Bemidji guys are heading back to MSP.
2976 and descend at my own discretion to 8,000. Bemidji 581.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 127, passing 11,000 feet, climbing to flight level 170.
Delta 137, Minneapolis Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, Delta 137.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 4129, we're sitting right in the cloud layer. Request climb to flight level 290.
Delta 4129, climb maintain level 290.
Okay, climb maintain level 290, 4129.
Bemidji 71, the Brainerd altimeter is 2973.
2973, Bemidji 71.
Bemidji 17, are you on frequency?
Flight Insight, have you ever tried controlling on VATSIM? I have not. I think I might have back when VATSIM was new, like long time ago.
Minneapolis Center. Good evening, climate change flight level 310.
Recently, no. This was when I was a kid, when I was like 13 or 14 years old. I think I'd signed up to be a controller. I'd done like Miami Tower like a handful of times. That was it.
Able to separate for about 5 minutes.
Good night, 2370.
I'd like to. I'm thinking about it. I might try doing it.
We'll call him back.
I might sign up. Sounds fun.
Center, Delta 595. I might be past my top of the
Alright, so we're probably going to ask for deviation either left or right to get around this little cell in front of us.
Certainly let me know when you need to descend, Delta 595. You are clear to descend via the Kilo 3 arrival, 12 left transition, Minneapolis altimeter 2973.
We're 80 miles out, we're doing 177 knots over the ground, ET 27 minutes.
12 left transition. What was the altimeter again? Sorry?
The altimeter at Mini is 2973.
2973. Thanks, Delta 595.
Delta 118, you are cleared to descend via the Kilo 3 arrival, 12 left transition, Minneapolis altimeter, 2973.
Clear to descend, Kilo 3 arrival, 21 left transition for Delta 118. Thank you.
And it's the 12 left transition for Delta 118.
12 left. I say 21 left?
Yep, that's okay, but 3 out of every 2 controllers is dyslexic too.
Yeah, I speak in tongues sometimes on this
That's funny, man. I thought I was the only one. Get shit backwards all the time. Sometimes I go back and watch my streams, rewatch my streams,
starting my descent to
just to like look for mistakes and stuff like that. Stuff I say is like, I don't know, man. The stuff that I meant to say, the stuff that you hear is like completely different from what I meant to say. I don't know. I guess we're all a little bit messed up. Like the word that I meant to say is not what came out on stream. I knew what I meant, but it's not what came out of my mouth. Flight Insight, I tried it on Washington Center just as a ground controller at IAD. I thought it was a good learning experience, but didn't have time to keep doing it. Cool, man. Yeah, I think to move up, you gotta put in a lot of sessions, a lot of hours.
G'day 906, contact Chicago Center now, 12647, good night.
Everything's in the green, everything's happy and healthy.
Q600 Tango request step away from the flight deck for 10 minutes.
And who's requesting the step away?
Q600 Tango.
Q600 Tango, let's route.
Roger, we'll report when back.
Thank you.
Alright, the METAR should update any second now at MSP. I'll give you guys a weather update.
Bemidji 581, contact Fargo approach 120.4. Good night.
120.4, thanks left for the ATC. Good night. Bemidji 581.
Minneapolis Center, Bemidji 71 are requesting 30 degrees left for weather.
Bemidji 71 deviations left and right, left and right, of course, approved, and report when back on course.
Deviation approved, and we'll report back on course. Bemidji 71, thanks. Might have been a little bit too much. Let's go 20 degrees.
Delta 595, contact Minneapolis approach 13547. Good night.
Over to approach 13547. Thanks so much. Good night, Delta 595.
Yeah, you don't want to fly through that guy.
United 2370, you back with me? Bemidji 59, contact Minneapolis approach 13547. We'll see you.
3547, have a good night, Bemidji 59.
I'll run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Minneapolis Center, good evening, sir. United 45, leaving 14,400.
United 45, good evening. Minneapolis Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 350.
Cruise level 350, United 45.
Minneapolis Center, Delta 4129, over Ironwood, ready to top the descent.
Delta 4129, you are cleared to ascend by pilot's discretion, maintain 5,000, and let's see here, let me get you a Houghton altimeter standby. And Delta 4129, Houghton altimeter 2986, and looks like it's 1,500 overcast there, and right now the wind is 120 at 13. I think the ILS just goes into 31 there. I think it's I think it might be a VOR approach to 13. Either way, let me know what approach you like there tonight.
I'm seeing RNAV runway 13. That'll work for us. I'm down to
Alright, we're 5-2 miles
Delta
out.
4129.
About 18 minutes.
You can expect it for Delta 4129, I think.
Looks like they're still using the 1-2s there at MSP.
Delta 118, contact Minneapolis approach ground 13547. We'll see you.
13547, Delta 118. See ya.
And meets are still 1 hour and 4 minutes old. What's going on here?
United 2370 Minneapolis.
See if we can pick up the ATIS. We're still kind of far out. Not sure if we'll pick it up this far. We can try. 135.35. MSP ATIS. We'll do that here in a second. Mario Loaiza, hola, welcome to the channel.
Delta
¿Cómo estás?
Direct job C.
The 3 wands, hello, my A380 pilot.
For Delta 4129.
And I'm in the airport and I'm just waiting for the flight to start. I'm looking forward to the stream. Hey, appreciate having you, man. Welcome to the channel, the 3 wands. I hope you have a nice flight. That's awesome. Welcome to the channel, guys. Alright, let's get back on course. We're around that cell. Let's see if we can pick up MSP ATIS. Let's see if you can monitor 2 comms in the sim. I'm not sure, I haven't done this in a while.
Two left, condition code 555 at 1847 Zulu. Runway 17, condition code 555 at 1816 Zulu. Hazardous weather information for Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport area available on request. Caution. Birds near Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. Read back, hold short instructions and to sign
Bemidji 71, are you back on course?
All aircraft
we're about to rejoin our course now. Yeah, Bemidji 71.
Bemidji 71, Roger. You can contact me now for personnel 13547. I'll let them know you've been deviating there.
Oh, we'll contact approach Bemidji 71. See ya.
Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport.
Hold on, I can't hear.
Yeah, 2370, thanks for checking back in, and you're just in time. Contact Chicago Center now on 126.47.
Approach 135.475.
126.47, yeah, 2270, you're good night.
$135.475. And we'll just go back direct MSP. Minneapolis approach, good evening, Bemidji 71, 8000.
Report from 0330 Zulu, moderate mix and rime ice from a Baron at 14,010 northwest of Gopher.
Minneapolis approach, Bemidji 71, 8000.
Bemidji 71, Minneapolis approach, good evening. Information, kilos current, let me know when you have it, and you can expect ILS runway 12 right approach.
Roger, we'll pick up Kilo and we'll expect the ILS 12 right approach, Bemidji 71. Alright, 12 right ILS and Kilo.
Temperature -2. Dew point -6. Altimeter 2973. Simultaneous dependence.
2973.
ILS runway 12 right approach
2973.
in use. ILS runway 12 left approach in use. Final approach over north sensitive area. Departing runway 12 left. Runway 12 right. Runway 17. North is 2 airmen. Runway 12 right, condition code 555 at 1453 Zulu.
It does, Dante.
Runway 12 left, condition code 555 at 1847
It is him.
Zulu. Runway 17, condition code 555 at 1816 Zulu. Hazardous weather information for Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport area.
Washi. Proceed direct Washi cross.
Caution.
Alright, we've got Kilo.
Runway 12 right approach.
Direct Washi at above 4,000, cleared ILS 12 right, approach Bemidji 59.
Approach Bemidji 71 has information Kilo.
Bemidji 71, roger, thanks for that. And a pilot report from 0330 Zulu, moderate mix and rime ice reported by a Baron at 14,010 northwest of Gopher. How's the weather where you are?
Thank you, we're looking good now. Not picking up any ice at 8,000.
Roger.
Alright, let's lock in this approach.
Minneapolis approach for Bemidji 59.
Procedure.
Could you confirm the direct to intersection name?
Approach, we're going to do the ILS 12 right.
For 12 right.
We'll put in vectors.
Thank you, Bemidji 59.
And we'll load that. Not approved for GPS. GPS guidance is for monitoring only. Yeah.
Attention all aircraft information. Lima is now current. The Minneapolis altimeter 2970.
Alright, 2970 and 2970. Alright, we're doing the ILS 12 right. Minneapolis St. Paul, ILS log 12 right. Localizer frequency 110.3.
Delta 595.
Approach course 121. Got 10,000 feet of
4,000.
runway. Touchdown elevation 842.
Then maintain 4,595.
Tower frequency is going to be on. In our case, it's going to be 126.7.
Bemidji 71. Turn left, turn right heading 210 vectors for the approach.
Right turn 210, Bemidji 71. Let's see, I guess Zesty might be our initial fix. We're going to get vectors. We'll see Zesty at or above 4,000. Kins at or above 3,000. That's our final approach fix. Wobbs at or above 1420. Minimums is going to be 1,042. And if we have to go mist, we're going to climb 1,300. Climbing right turn to 3,000. Direct FGT Vortac and hold.
Delta 118, traffic is 2 o'clock and 4 miles, just leaving runway 17, an Airbus at 2,800, it's restricted at 7,000.
Yeah, he's not going to send us out there to Peyton. He'll probably have us join at
Delta 118 has traffic.
Zesty.
Minneapolis departure,
Zesty
United 1126 out of 3,600 for 7,000.
United 1126, Minneapolis departure, radar contact.
Descent checklist, ice will keep on. OAT still -1. No
United
smoke, seatbelts are on. Altimeter set.
Direct doctor.
Nav source.
Direct doctor for United 1126.
United 1126, also getting a
Descent checklist
duplicate
complete.
code on you. Reset transponder squawk 2421.
Squawk 2421, United 1126.
Delta 118, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Delta 118.
United 1126, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb, maintain 17,000, United 1126.
110.3 is in there. 121 approach course.
Bemidji 59, tower 126.7.
26.7, have a good night, Bemidji 59.
United 1126, still getting a duplicate code. Must be a lot of people flying tonight. Let's try a different one. Squawk 2462.
Tower frequency in there on standby.
2462 for United 1126.
That did it.
Right, all of our lights on.
Bemidji 71, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, Bemidji 71. Alright, down to 5.
Delta 595, turn right, heading 030.
5,000, I see it. Level change.
Turn right, 030, Delta 595.
Hey, you beat me there, Space Wolf. We're getting vectored in the final right now. We should be on the ground in about 5 minutes. I'll meet you at the ramp.
Over to center on 133.4 for United 1126. Thanks for being on. So long. See ya.
Delta 595, 5 miles from Zesty. Proceed direct Zesty, cross Zesty at 4,000. Cleared.
Our propeller's going to come in full forward.
Direct Zesty, cross at 4,000. Cleared approach 12 right.
And before landing checklist, fuel tank selectors are both on, fuel condition level is high, idle, prop is full forward, radar we don't have, AP and yaw damp to go, and flaps to go. $1,000 to go. Nice. White and yellow striped DA62. Is it one of the stock liveries, FS 2020? If not, you'll probably show up as a blue DA62. Alright, awesome. Should show up correct, right? I think. Alright, 5,000. Bring in some power.
Bemidji 71, you're 4 miles from Zesty. Proceed direct Zesty, cross Zesty at 4,000. Cleared ILS, runway 12 right approach.
Direct Zesty, cross Zesty at 4,000. Cleared for the ILS 12 right approach. Bemidji 71. Alright, direct Zesty.
Delta 595, speed 190 or better until Kins. Contact the tower there, 126.7.
How do I get? There we go.
19.
Alright, Zesty.
Speed 190 or better until Kins and over to
Direct.
Tower Delta 595.
Oh, what's going on? Come on.
Delta 118, your sequence will be behind
Alright, I'm just going to use
Cessna
heading mode.
C208, so that's why I'm taking
Get us
a
going in
little
that
bit
direction.
further out. You can expect
And
to turn about 3
4,000.
miles.
Level change.
No problem. We'll expect to turn 3 miles whenever you're
Alright,
ready.
direct
Delta
Zesty.
118.
Alright, we're pretty much direct to Zesty already. Alright, awesome. 4,000.
Delta 118, turn right, heading 090. That's all the way around to 090. Intercept the runway 12 right, localizer.
Right to 090 and we'll intercept the localizer. Delta 118.
I don't think I did Space Wolf. If I did, I didn't notice. I get like that too sometimes, man. Especially when I don't remember my call sign, like this Bemidji thing. I've been doing pretty good today, surprisingly. Alright, we kind of hit Zesty. Alright, I'm hit the approach button here. Let the autopilot intercept. There she goes, localizer's coming in.
Delta 118, 11 miles from Zesty, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 12 right approach.
Maintain 4,000 until established, Delta 118. Cleared 12 right approach, Delta 118.
Bravo airspace.
Bemidji 71, call the tower 126.7, good night.
126.7, Bemidji 71, good night. I'm taking over my airplane. And over to tower 126.7. Minneapolis Tower, good evening, Bemidji 71 on the ILS 12 right.
Bemidji 71, Minneapolis Tower, 5 miles and trail of an A320, runway 12 right, clear to land, number 2.
Clear to land, 12 right, number 2, Bemidji 71. Alright, white arc there, flaps 20.
Nearby Minneapolis Class Bravo airspace.
We'll cross over the fence at 85 and land at 80. For landing checklist, fuel tank selectors on both, condition lever full forward, prop full forward,
Minneapolis, exit left,
radars off,
ground
AP
point
now damps away before landing checklist complete.
Exit and over to ground, thanks so much,
And
595.
flaps, one more notch of flaps to go.
November 666, Papa Golf, contact Minneapolis departure 135.475. Have a good night.
Head to 135.475. Thanks so much for your service. 6 Papa
So
Golf.
we'll be exiting to the right and going to the infield cargo apron. Wind check.
Aircraft calling, winds 110 at 5.
110 at 5? What the hell? Why does it feel like we have a nasty crosswind from the right? Alright, now it's starting to straighten out a little bit. Okay, we're way above the glide, reducing power, getting that nose down. We're bringing the rest of those flaps. Get back on the glide path. Yeah, completely different winds up here than what's on the ground here at Minneapolis. Now it's turning to 110.
Minneapolis Tower, Delta 118, inbound ILS 12 right.
Delta 118, Minneapolis Tower, 9 miles and trail of a Cessna citation, runway 12 right, clear to land number 2.
We're a Caravan.
Number 2 for 12 right, Delta 118.
Citation. Oh shit, replay, hold up. See the windsock there. Alright, power back to idle. And watch her float. Alright, not too bad, I'll take it. On reverse. Alright, we're all the way across. After landing checklist, flaps coming up.
Bemidji 71, hold position, contact ground point 9er.
Hold position, over to ground, Bemidji 71, see ya. (21-9).
Tower Delta 118 is the Cessna off the runway.
Delta 118, it appears the Cessna is off the runway, correct?
Am I hope so.
Hey, firm, thank you.
We're all the way across. Alright, 121.9, and after landing checklist, flaps up, ice off. Standby power coming off. Lights. Strobe off, landings off. And condition lever to low idle. Inertial SEP coming on. And we are going to, what's the name of it? Infield cargo ramp. We're clear of 12 right at Delta. Minneapolis ground, Bemidji 71's clear of 12 right at Delta. We're going to the infield cargo apron.
Bemidji 71, Minneapolis ground, continue on Delta, turn right Tango, on Tango, cross runway 4.
Continue Delta to Tango, at Tango, cross runway 4, Bemidji 71. Alright, Delta, right turn Tango. Cleared to cross, runway 4, and into the apron. Hey, awesome, Space Wolf. Clear left, clear right.
Delta 2625, continue taxi via Whiskey Kilo 10, monitor tower 126.7.
Whiskey Kilo 10 and monitor tower 126.7. Thanks for the help. Have a good night.
So the first right's going to be Tango. I see a DA62 over there. You're blue, Space Wolf. I think I noticed you before we left MSP, and I noticed a blue DA62. I see you. I'm gonna come up, park next to you. Alright, here's Tango, right turn, we've been cleared across, and it's straight into the ramp.
Oscar 754, that is taxi.
Mini ground, Delta 118, on
clear left, clear right.
6, taxi to the gate, please.
Alaska 754, squawk 3323.
Clear left.
Delta 118, Minneapolis ground,
clear
take
right.
8. We are going to,
Colt Nebo, thanks for the Twitch follow.
Lindbergh?
Welcome, welcome.
Delta 118,
LaKayla?
taxi straight ahead to the gate.
Do I see another AWU in the chat?
Delta 118, thanks.
Alaska 754.
Cheat raid, hey, appreciate the raid.
Taxi via Charlie 5, Charlie, hold short, runway 12 right.
Wait, did Sheed raid me? Feels so special, if that's the case.
Minneapolis ground, Alaska 779, requesting taxi.
Alaska 779, confirm you have information, Lima.
We have information, Lima.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Appreciate
Alaska
having
779, follow company, taxi via Charlie 5, Charlie, hold short, runway 12 right.
Clear right.
Follow company, Charlie 5,
clear
Charlie,
left.
hold short, 12 right, Alaska 779.
We're gonna go park up next to Space Wolf. In the, it's supposed to be a yellow diamond, but we see him as a blue diamond. I agree, LaKayla. I like that blue. That blue's nice. I got a chance to see one of these 2 weekends ago at the Naples Aircraft Expo. Same color, same airplane. I've got a video of that expo on YouTube. Real nice airplane. I didn't sit in that one. Somebody was looking at it when I had walked past it, but I did sit in a DA-42. It's really nice. I'll try not to hit you, Space Wolf. Oh, I love this stuff, man. So much fun. We made it. Parking brake. We'll let our engine sit here for a minute at idle, and then we'll proceed to shut down.
Alaska 754, continue taxi via Charlie, Whiskey, Kilo 10, cross runway 12 right at Charlie, cross runway 4 at Whiskey.
Space Wolf!
Alright, cross 12 right at Charlie, or sorry.
All right, shut down,
Sorry,
parking
Charlie,
brake,
continue, Whiskey,
bleed
Kilo,
air,
cross,
air conditioning off.
Whiskey Kilo 10, cross runway 12 right, cross runway 4 at
All that stuff is off. Power lever idle, ITT, waiting for it to stabilize.
Alaska 779, continue taxi via Charlie, Whiskey Kilo 10, cross runway 12 right at Charlie, cross runway 4
Feather,
at Whiskey.
And idle cutoff.
Cross 12 right at Charlie. Whiskey Kilo 10, cross runway.
Lights. Fuel boost. Avionics. Battery. Fuel tank selectors. And cutoff switch. And we'll close inertial SEP. That's it. That was a fun one. I had a lot of fun doing that. It's been a while since we've flown the C208. Hey, Space Wolf, where are you going? Super fun flying with Virtual USA. Really enjoyed that. Let's see what we got tomorrow. I don't think there's any events tomorrow with either Virtual USA or the Pilot Club. The Pilot Club tonight, they did a flight to Kennedy Space Center, doing the low pass over the runway. Since I didn't get to do that today, I think I'm going to do that tomorrow on our own. So probably tomorrow around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, midnight Zulu, we'll do a flight over the Kennedy Space Center to make up for not being able to join the Pilot Club tonight. I had to fly with Virtual USA. They don't have as many events. And if I miss this one, I don't know if I'll be able to catch the next one. And I don't want to go a whole month without flying with my buddies. So TPC, the Pilot Club, they have events like 3 or 4 every week. So so we'll make up for that. Tomorrow we'll be on our own and we'll do a Kennedy Space Center flight. Then Thursday we'll be with the Pilot Club for one of their fly-ins. Let's see where they're going. I think it's Burbank. We're flying into Burbank on Thursday. That'll be Thursday night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow and Thursday around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, midnight Zulu. Thank you for joining me today. Hope everybody has a great night, great day, depending where you're at. All my new follows and new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I appreciate having you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. See you.